Hi Pisces, Pisces placements. Welcome to your daily reading. Welcome to Pisces Tarot and Advice. Hope you're doing well. So we're going to have a look and see what you need to know at this time whenever you come across this video. If you're new here, welcome. Say hi so we can say hi back. And to everybody returning, welcome back. And as always, hi and special thanks to my members as well. Let's see what's going on for Pisces placements. At the time they find this video, what do they need to know for their highest good? And again, this could talk about the events of the day for you, or it could be picking up on an ongoing situation you got and giving you some advice. Or it could be talking about something that hasn't happened yet, giving you a bit of a heads up and advice on how to deal with it when it does happen. Okay, so just keep an open mind about that. Flip the roles if you need to. See, overall energy and advice for Pisces at the time they find this reading. What do they need to know? Overall energy and advice for Pisces placements at the time they find this reading. What do they need to know for their highest good? Okay, that one. All right. Underlying energy. We have truth be told. Number 14, adding up to a 5. And this could be talking about open, honest conversations. It could also talk about getting down to the bottom of something, getting the facts of a situation. Okay. It could also be some sort of heart-to-heart conversation. The overall energy, wow, we have the fates. Number 17, adding up to an 8. So some sort of fated conversation, a lucky conversation, a lucky reveal. You could be stumbling upon some sort of information, or you could be bumping into someone and they're giving you some news, or they're giving you some information. In the tarot, we have the Wheel of the Year tarot. Okay, we're still going through my tarot collection, so that's the deck for those of you who want to know. And I am running a special. I've closed out the email special and I've opened up a special on video readings. So it's like a burning question. You get it within 24 hours, okay? Information is in the description box below, as well as on the community tab, latest post, for those of you who are interested. All right, underlying energy in the tarot. The Tower, I'll say. The fates with the Tower, something unexpected, but very much meant to be. Okay, now this can cause some sort of chaos, some sort of disruption. It's not something you see coming. It's not something you plan for. Okay. Sudden, surprising, unexpected. Overall energy, Queen of Cups. So this could be some sort of sudden realization, epiphany. A water sign could be crucial to this, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or this could just represent you. For some of you, definitely seeing some sort of aha moment, some sort of epiphany. You could be changing your mind about something. This could also be some sort of very quick, it seems impulsive, but it's not really, okay, type of action with this energy. For some of you, this could be talking about a sudden change, whether you're changing your mind, whether this is about where you live changing or how you live changing, something at work changing, a reorg, a restructure you're being notified about. All right, let's see. Main events. The Sun and the Seven of Wands. Now, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. Okay, the most beneficial, positive. And the Seven of Wands is an energy that talks about overcoming obstacles. It can be defending your ground, defending your position, fighting for what you want, fighting for what you believe in. So this is victory. Victory with finding what you want, getting what you want, something you've been fighting for, something you've been fighting towards, something you've been preparing for, and today is go day. Okay. But yeah, some sort of epiphany, some sort of realization. You do have the Sun here, so that tells me that it's positive. It'll still come across in an unplanned way, unexpected way, uncomfortable way, but it is positive. Okay, it's a victory for you. Overcoming a challenge, overcoming an obstacle. This could also be the end of something, a lawsuit, something that's been dragging out, something that's been a struggle, a challenge is the end of that. And it could be an abrupt ending. So you could be paying something off in advance. You could be with some sort of reveal or information. You could be closing something off faster than anticipated. You could be reaching a goal faster than anticipated. And we keep seeing this energy. In a day-to-day, there could be some sort of breakdown to do with lights, electricity, fire, electrical fires. Just be careful. There could be some sort of storm damage that you could be having to fix, repair, scramble real quick to get it sorted. You will be able to get it sorted, okay? I also see specifically insurance claims being approved and coming through, or the insurance money coming through, especially if it's anything to do with property, home insurance, builder's insurance, renter's insurance. Okay. In terms of your challenge today, we have the Lovers and the Two of Wands. Okay. So in terms of the challenge, it has to do with a partnership. It has to do with a choice. It has to do with shifting course. So for some of you, there is an option coming in. There's an opportunity coming in, something you didn't see, something you didn't plan for, something you didn't anticipate. And I feel like it's feeding off of yesterday's reading. And now it puts you in a position where I think you want to change your mind about something. So if you've recently started a job, okay, and it might not have been the perfect job, the dream job you were hoping for, but maybe you never heard back from the job that you actually wanted, like your top choice. So you accepted the second choice and you started the job and blah, blah. Your top choice is now getting back to you with a job offer. So now you're going, well, I have to change my mind. I have to quit this job and go towards the other one. That's what you're contemplating. That's the decision on your mind. If you've just started a relationship, there could be some sort of revelation about this person that makes you think, you know what, I don't think this is the right situation for me. Or there could be some sort of either a fated encounter, so meeting someone new, but more importantly, I feel like hearing from someone that you really had feelings for, deep feelings for. Maybe you haven't seen them or heard from them in a very long time, okay? And that person wants to start something with you. Or someone you used to have a crush on, they now have a crush on you and they're revealing this to you, right? So you're saying, well, I am seeing someone, I just started seeing this person, or I am in this relationship, but I kind of want to see where this goes though, right? Because this is something that would make you happy. This is something you wanted at some point in time, very much so, right? So you're being given that opportunity, but you do have to cut something else off quite abruptly in order to reshift, to readjust, to turn on this new path, right? There could also be some things coming to light, some sort of revelation about a person, about a situation in your life that makes you question your commitment to the thing, to the person, to the job, to the relationship. And it has to do with an alternative. I don't know if someone has been keeping you as an option and you're finding out and you're going, you know what, Seven of Wands, no thank you, we don't do that here, and you're walking away from this. Or if it's you've been kind of looking at multiple options and then something gets revealed and it's like, okay, I know the one I want to go with. Or it involves you changing your mind, backing out of something to pursue something else. Those are the scenarios. In terms of the opportunity, well, I got to cover her. The Empress and the Four of Swords. Listen, I'm telling you, something that has taken a long time to get to you. So you had this choice, okay, with the Lovers here. You had multiple options in front of you. You had your top choice and your second best, right? You may have had more than that, but you had your top choice and your second best. For whatever reason, your top choice did not come through, did not come together, or did not come together in time. And you had to go with your second choice. Still a happy conclusion, still a happy ending, great. Plan B, right? Plan B is great. We're going to go with Plan B. Plan A is coming through. Your top choice is coming through. And it may have been weeks, it may have been months, it may have been years. But it's coming in now. And so you're going to be presented with a choice, okay, of do you continue down the path that you've started with plan B, okay, or do you change your mind, quit plan B, and go straight into plan A because that's what you truly wanted at some point in time. That's the energy of the reading, whether that's coming up for you in your love life, whether that's coming up for you with your money, with your job, with schools you wanted to get into, with stuff you wanted to buy and bid on, and etc. Okay, but that's the energy. In outcome and advice, we have the High Priestess and the Page of Wands, Princess of Wands in this deck. So in the outcome and advice, if my camera will focus, there we go. This is telling you, look at your options. Don't rush. Don't decide one way or the other. Entertain. Be curious about both options. Be curious about the scenarios in front of you. Do more research before you make up your mind. Take your time. Okay? Why? Well, for some of you, you still want plan A. You still want option A, very much so. And this is telling you, all right, that's okay. But just go ahead and do your research. Make sure it still is what you thought it was, number one. Make sure it's still what you want. And also come up with a plan, with a transition plan. Okay, what are the steps you need to take? Because this will be quite sudden. So for some of you, you may be able to drop a contract and jump into another. For others of you, there may be other steps. There may be legal implications. There may be financial implications that you have to deal with. This is telling you maybe get some advice. Sit with a lawyer, sit with an advisor of how, this is what I want to do. This is the situation I'm in. What's the fastest way I can get out of this to start this? Okay, that's one. For others of you, this is saying do your research, because as you do your research and you look deeper into option A and compare option A to option B that you've been doing, right? For some of you, you will realize that, you know what, actually, I want to stick with option B. Option A was the best for me at that time, but option B is the best for me going forward. Okay, so I'm going to stick with option B. But that will give you the peace of mind and the clarity, and it will take away the what if. If only option A came through, who knows what things would be, right? It will take away the stress of that. It will take away the anxiety of that. It will release you from that. And it will give you a deeper sense and a deeper commitment of I'm in the right place, I'm doing the right thing, I'm with the right person, I'm in the right situation for me going forward. You see what I'm saying? So that's the reading. It's like it's short, sweet, to the point, shorter than we've had in a while, but those are the messages, okay? So you're being given a second chance with the Fates energy at something that you once held very close to your heart, very dear to your heart, okay? And so it's either a case of you're being given a chance to drop anything else you've been doing and pursue your heart's desire, or you're being given a chance for your heart's desire to come back around so that you can see that actually where you are currently is where you're supposed to be and what is best for you. And it takes away the what if, okay? Which is quite stressful, isn't it, when we do what ifs? All right, but that's the energy. Under the Tower, we have the Five of Swords, Six of Pentacles. You had to go with, when you had to go with plan B, when you had to go with option B, when you didn't get what you thought was the best thing for you, you were angry, you were bitter. You didn't embrace plan B. You were like, fine, what else can I do? But you were angry, you were bitter, you were disappointed because you didn't get what you thought was perfect for you. Okay? Now, again, it could be a case of it's coming back around because it's still perfect for you, but it wasn't the right time before. Now is the right time. Now it can come together. Or it's coming back around so that you can release this anger and this resentment and the feeling that you had no choice but to go with plan B, and actually see, A, it's your choice now, okay? But B, you're where you're supposed to be. That's a lot of bees. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. This option turns out is much better for you than option A would have been. And you can see that, you know what, with the fates, everything happens for a reason. I now see why this had to happen, why I didn't get that, or why I didn't get that at that time. Okay? For some of you, it's a case of right person, wrong time. And if you were to, have started a relationship with this person back in the day, you would have been too immature to deal with it properly. They would have been too immature to deal with it properly. It would have fallen apart. You would have ended up resenting this person. Maybe that's actually what happened for some of you. Okay? And now it's like coming back around because the timing is right. You're right. They're right. The situation is right. Okay? Same thing if it's anything else. I'm just giving you examples. Okay? But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm seeing. So, and depending on where you are on the timeline, if you're just now looking at something and you're like, that's the best thing for me, and it doesn't happen, or it falls through, or it doesn't come in, or it doesn't come in fast enough before you have to make a choice and you feel like you have to go a different direction, right? Just keep an open mind. Keep an open mind, okay? Because everything happens for a reason. And a little while down the line, you will see exactly why things are happening the way they're happening now, even if they feel uncomfortable, even if they feel like it's not what you want to see happen. Ultimately, it is placing you exactly where you need to be for your highest good and for you to achieve the goals you're trying to achieve. All right? So, Pisces, I'm going to leave it there because that's the message. I got the message out. That's the energy. Those are the potential examples and scenarios. But you tell me how this is resonating for you, if it's resonating any other way. You've got major arcanas in every single grouping here, every single couple of cards, right? And the fates. So it's a very much, this is a meant to be kind of day. You're about to get some answers. You're about to see why something had to happen or didn't happen. Or you're about to get a beautiful second chance at something because now is the right time. Now everything's aligned. Or you're about to be released from anger, guilt, resentment, bitterness, of feeling that like you were pushed into something because you're seeing that what you thought was the perfect thing for you is actually not as good as the thing that you're actually doing right now. Even though you didn't choose this, it's actually the best thing for you. Even though it wasn't your top choice, it's actually the best thing for you. And what you thought was your top choice doesn't really compare to this anymore. Okay? So Pisces, looking forward to your thoughts. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Take advantage of the special currently running. Yeah, I'll leave it there. I'm looking forward to your thoughts. Okay, have a great day. See you in the next one. Bye for now.